So, okay, again, here in the epididymis, you've got tubes that the sperm are traveling through. So these are all cross sections of tubes, not seminiferous tubules, but other tubes that make up the epididymis. You can see from looking at this that the lumen size is bigger than in the testes. And what we're going to see when we magnify is we're going to see microvilli lining the cells or hanging off of the cells that line the lumen. And again, when we look in the wall, you're not going to see cells in different stages of cell division. You're just going to see layers of cells with nuclei, but you're not going to be able to see the chromosomes in there. Okay, so here you can clearly see the microvilli, right? These really long microvilli, and they're called stereocilia, really long, hanging off the cells that line the lumen. When you look in the wall here, you can see nuclei in these cells. They're nice and lined up. The nuclei are nice and lined up, and you don't see chromosomes in those nuclei. So that's helping you to know this is the epididymis. You're not in the testes. So again, just take a look at this. I'll put the testes on one more time to compare it. And we go down in order magnification. So even at this magnification, you can see the nice microvilli on here. The stuff in here, this would be sperm that are traveling through the epididymis. But again, when you look here in the wall, you can see that the cells are lined up in layers. They're nice and organized. You can see a nice, solid nucleus, but you don't see chromosomes in that nucleus. So epididymis, let me put the testes on there one more time. Again, this would be the testes. Again, you can see that the lumen is much smaller. The cells are not organized into layers. They're kind of willy-nilly, and that's because every time you go through a round of mitosis or meiosis, the cells are moving closer to the lumen. We magnify this here. Again, you can see here, you can see nuclei, but in the nucleus, you can see the chromosomes condensed in the nucleus there. And you do not see that in the epididymis. And again, these cells aren't organized into nice layers like you have in the epididymis. And certainly no microvilli on the innermost part of these tubules. So let's then, so we're done.